Hey y'all, today I'm here with Niklas and Rike and they're gonna give us a tour of their self-built camper van. They're living together with their dog Kira. Let's have a tour.
It's a 2014 Volkswagen Crafter. We painted it with MIPA protector. It's like Raptor, just cheaper. We have a nice light bar on top. That's my favorite toy. We have a roof rack on there built out of extruded aluminum with 610 watts of solar. This is the garage. I think there's nothing more from the outside to see.
Lots of storage,
Yes.
the batteries, water.
The water tank we have behind here. You can see it in there.
How many liters?
It's 150 liters, and it's lifted up a little bit, so we still have storage underneath. Here we have the battery, as you can see. Then here we have a Renogy MPPT charger and also a charger from the alternator in one device. Here we have an additional solar charger, which is for an additional solar panel we just added up top. The inverter back there is 2000 watts, so 4000 watts start peak. Or here we have a 30 amp charger for offshore power, I think you call it.
Yeah.
Or shore power.
Shore power, yeah.
Yeah, and all the other stuff are just the usual stuff for having it safe.
Fuses.
Fuses, exactly.
Yep.
I was looking for the word. Yeah, we have a lot of storage space back here, like one row of these Euro pallets or Euro boxes. We have an outdoor shower here. Also has a little power. Which is running from this pump here.
Oh, it's separated from the kitchen.
No, it's the same one.
The same one.
It's like one system. But yeah, here's the pump, and yeah, a lot of storage space underneath for long things. Also here, that's a stand-up pedal, some fishing rods and stuff can go in here.
You put some curtain around and take shower, or just take shower?
We just take a shower here. It's sometimes really cold, but
You don't have water heater?
no,
Oh, okay.
you get used to it.
Refreshing.
Yes.
Healthy, probably.
And also, this is our table from the inside, for the inside. But we can also pull it out to the back. And the initial plan was to actually put legs on here, which we can fold up. So we have a table for inside and outside to put just here. But yeah, we were kind of too lazy for that. So we just bought a camping table, which is also in there.
We have some hooks here, so we can put a hammock here. Actually two, there's one. And we have some on the side door as well. So we can just find a tree or another camper or something and put hammocks between them.
And actually we painted everything, like the metal, also the plastics, and also the rims. So everything is Raptored in.
Oh, wheels as well in Raptor.
Yes.
And the stones doesn't hit it off.
No, not really. Like if I hit the sidewalk, the paint will go off. But other than that, it's kind of sturdy. We also have a additional wheel underneath, which is also painted, and all the rocks will be hitting it, and it still has all the paint on there. So it's okay, I guess. Yeah. Here we have an additional shower, the same as in the back. Works the same water system. So we can choose if we want to shower there or here. That's also nice to clean your feet if they are sandy.
Or dog.
Or the dog.
Or the dog, yeah.
And, a little more storage here for shoes. And especially for Sweden, we also added like magnets here. And also Velcro around there. So we can add a mosquito net that closes also with magnets right here.
Here we have the standard swivel seats. We have built this like storage space up here because before when we got the van it was like up until here, and there's like loads of storage space up there.
What is the dimensions of the van?
L2 H2, it's like 6 meters long or 5 meters 98, I don't know exactly, and height 2 meters 70 or something. Yeah, we have like these window blinds in here, which are not attached now, which are also black and give this whole van more of a stealth look. Also additional to no windows on the sides, so if you close the doors here, it just feels really comfortable and safe. Yeah, we have this curtain here you can close on both sides, but it's not really used anymore because we have these blackout things. External monitor here because we are working on the road. You can also watch a movie from the bed, but we have another thing for that, which you will see later. Or my usual workspace is here. I just sit here, work there, but it's not used as much as I would have liked.
Because you're both working
Yes.
full time.
We are both working, almost full time, 4 days a week remotely. Here we have a self-built swivel table out of this steel pipe things.
Water pipes?
Yes. Which you can turn this or turn the table, but it's a little hard sometimes. So this is my little toy section actually. So let's start from the top. This is like a CCTV monitoring device. We have 4 cameras outside. One is inside here, so we can always look outside even if everything is closed without the windows. That's for the cameras. That's a small microcontroller which controls our lights via like these buttons or buttons up there, or also via the phone. You can actually look in here. It's like self-built. This one is a small Raspberry Pi. That's like a microcomputer which logs all the data from this car, like GPS coordinates, power usage and everything, so we can see what's going on.
Like a smart house.
Yes, kind of, just self-built. Another small fuse box just for this stuff, and fridge. And some storage for the small PC here. We have these chargers here, like they are everywhere in the van, so we can charge our laptops and phones. We have our AC outlets here. These are for like the induction cooking, the monitor and whatever you use via that. Here you can actually see out of the front, right here. Then we have one in the back and both sides.
So you actually don't have windows, but you always can monitor what's going on.
Yes.
And even when you are away from the van, you still...
Yes, actually we can see it on the phone and check it if we are parked somewhere weird out in the city. We can always check what's going on. There's also a small security system involved. Like all the doors have these magnetic sensors, and if we put on an alarm mode, the door opens or like crazy vibrations happen in here. The alarm will go on and we will get GPS coordinates and live video feeds and stuff wherever we are.
Nice. And you built everything by yourself?
Yes. It was like a fun project for me.
Because what do you do for a living?
I'm a front-end developer, like software engineering stuff.
So it's kind of your field?
Half. Like this, the software, yes, is my part, but not like this mechanical stuff. I just tried learning that a little bit and it was quite fun. I would like to do additional stuff, but you never find the time for that.
It takes time.
Yeah, not on the road, it's not that easy here. And also the cameras, if you don't know where they are, most people will not see them. We have induction cooker here, where the control panel is here. We 3D printed like a holder for it to not have to drill a hole in here. So it's back here. We also 3D printed some weird brackets here and angles for our stone back wall, which is actually just like a really thin layer of stone put on layer of plywood.
Like glued it.
Yes, with spray glue.
Yeah.
It kind of makes it easier to keep the kitchen clean because stuff doesn't go on our other walls and stuff, but it's actually a pain in the ass to clean because like this will not go out anymore. Like
But you always can change.
yeah, but that's like way too much work at the moment. We actually impregnated it, but yeah, you can see. Didn't really work out. Here we have some big drawers. We have all our kitchen stuff in here. We have a big fridge where all our food is in, also with like a freezer in here. We have another big drawer here, which is a little bit broken right now.
It's like slide out pantry.
Yeah, but there's a lots of storage space in here.
Mostly for food.
Yeah, mostly for food stuff. Spice rack here, which actually holds the stuff really good. It's from IKEA, just cut down in
And
size. It was
painted.
a little bit wider and painted. We have this magnetic knife holder here, which we actually never use, just for the Vanlife looks, I guess. Because I don't know, if we have dirty knives or something, we just put them in the sink. Here we have more additional space, which is basically all for food, all our kitchen things, some dog food. And here's like our
Toiletries.
toiletries, bathroom stuff.
And they have light inside.
Yes, actually there are like magnetic sensors on here which turn on and off the light in the section, as you can see.
And as well the DIY.
Yes, like almost everything in this car.
And you used a lot of recycled material? Or
Yes, this stuff is all old wine casks.
boxes?
Yeah, wine boxes. We just, well, more she sanded them down. We oiled them and just reused them. And also like this, the spacing in between the wood. We wanted to cut it down to be all equal, but we saw this look when we finished like the first panel, and we just liked it, so we continued all over the car, and we feel like it gives it a cool look. And then we just started using it everywhere, like for there. Yeah.
And the kitchen is self-built as well, or it's
Yes.
reused some?
Actually, yeah, that's completely self-built. Actually, we had a completely different kitchen top on here, which looked like this. We also did with like epoxy and some color, but as you can see here, it bended like crazy. It was our first try. Yeah, and we failed. In the first summer in Spain last year, it bended up here and just broke in the middle. So we had to find a fast replacement. Now it doesn't look that nice, but it's functional. We might want to replace it sometime, but not at the moment.
But it matched the design.
Kind of.
Before it was better.
Way brighter. Yeah, before it looked really cool, but yeah, this is more functional now.
And you have a big sink.
Yeah, we
Yes.
have a really big sink, which takes a lot of water to clean your dishes. But it's nice to have.
And I can wash my hand there,
Yeah.
so that's nice.
How long did it take you to build it?
It took us about 10 months. With like 1 month the car was at the mechanic because it was broken down. And yeah, we also worked full time on the site. So we just had the weekends and like after work.
Yeah. And how much money-wise did you spend it?
I'm not sure.
The car was like 8,000, but we had to go to the mechanic, so I think it was in total 4,000 extra.
Yeah.
And the rest, I'm not quite sure. In the beginning we all wrote it down, but then at some time we just stopped because yeah, we were busy building. But I think all in all maybe 25.
Yeah, I think by now we are almost at like 30K. That includes the car and like a lot of mechanic work which had to happen on this car.
And also the
And
upgraded solar.
Like 2 months ago we upgraded the solar and the whole roof work you saw earlier with the light bar and stuff, which also costs a little bit.
And all the electronic toys.
Yeah, which aren't actually that expensive. Yeah, I think around and about 30,000. Here we also have the max air fan, which is controlled via the remote or via the buttons. Yeah, lets in some additional light with the clear panel. And yeah, I wouldn't really live without it here, because like that's one of the most important things I guess you can have in a van. It's like some air circulation.
And extra hooks for a hammock.
Yeah.
Ah yeah, we have some hooks here also, which Rike showed you already in the back. It's for like putting hammocks, one on here and the other end on a tree. So we just have to search for one good tree. And also we want to put like a small swing here, but we couldn't find one which doesn't go lower than our bench. But maybe we will find one soon.
This is a nice place to sit. We also made like the cushions ourselves from an old topper for the bed. I also sewed all the covers with a little help of my mom. Yeah, and it's actually quite comfortable. So I can just lie here, and I can also like work here. So this is the table that we can pull out on the back, and also like in here.
So this is your working space?
Yeah, actually yes. We have one working space in the front, one here, and I like to also work on the bed. Yeah, and we also have a toilet. So when you go on the toilet, you just sit in the middle of the van. Yeah, but it's actually more comfortable than I thought in the beginning. Yeah, and we can like take the stuff out on the side and empty it.
Oh, it slides out here. Okay.
Yeah. On this side, there's also some extra space for storage. It's currently yeah, mostly dog food and water, and we also have our gas bottle because we cook with induction mostly, but sometimes when we don't have enough power anymore, or sometimes when I want to bake something, yeah, we use an extra gas cooker. So yeah, that we can use this gas bottle with the gas cooker and put it just on the table here and yeah, cook with it or bake. And I have an Omnia oven, yeah, so that's nice because I really like to bake. We have another drawer here with a lot of storage stuff, so it's also like medication for the dog and food and so, yeah, all the stuff that we need while cooking, and also games and stuff. Yeah. That's for the dog because when it's like stormy weather, she's always afraid of it, and so we built her own box so that she feels safe, and she also has like her own light in there, which you can turn on and off, and also the color changes when we change our light color. Is it on now?
And it has dimmer.
Yeah, it's also dims with all the light in the van. And she has her own like air fan. She has her own fan on the right side, so that when it's hot, she gets a lot of fresh air too. We also have a heater. It's like, what is it?
A diesel heater.
Diesel heater. And the warm air comes out there, and we also have another station for it, yeah, on the other side of the van. And it's actually like under the bed, and yeah, you cannot really see it, but yeah, we also have more storage under the sink for our trash or like cleaning stuff. We have our little control panel here for different things in the van. And this is for our fan, so that we can turn it on and off in the night or even in the day when we are lying in bed. Yeah, this is our light control. We have this for the whole van. That's the light that's surrounding the van like this. And we can like turn it on and off and change also the colors and dim it. Yeah, and this is for the kitchen light. We can just turn it on and off and dim it also. We also have the control for a diesel heater here, so we can turn it off and on, and like even put in like the degrees that we want to have in the van. And this is like the on and off switch for our inverter, and it also shows how much I think volt is there? Watts? Okay, how much watts there are.
Here we have our small battery monitor, which we also added later on because we thought we can read the battery from the voltage, but that's not really the case. We wanted to know exactly how much power we have left. Here's another charger port for phones and stuff, notebooks. Rike made some small,
Yeah.
some more storage space for the bed where you can just put everything in. And we might have this monitor there for watching TV, but also we 3D printed again like a small holder for this iPad where we can watch TV at night from the bed, which is like used
nice.
a lot.
Yeah.
And here is the same as here, just with all our clothes.
Yeah.
Like it's stacked to the top.
We also don't have like walls in there, so we can fit more stuff in. Yeah.
So it's basically just a frame to fit more clothes. Here we have our like roof window, which is also nice, having it directly over the bed. If it's really hot, we just open this window in the morning, turn on the fan, and the air just blows through, which is really nice in the morning.
And in hot summer days.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how big is the bed?
It's like about 160 wide and I think 180 long, which is, yeah, I had to get used to it because I'm like exactly 180. I always sleep a little bit diagonal. But I got used to it now and it's okay.
For me, it's very comfortable. It's 160 on the widest, at the widest points.
Mm-hmm.
But we curved it a little so that we don't have space here, and we can like lay all the way on the side.
So
And
the
also-
mattress is completely against the doors.
Yeah,
Yes.
oh,
So
yeah.
also that no stuff drops there. We
Yeah,
just
and-
bought.
And it keeps the kind of air away as well, like
Yeah,
all there from
yeah.
the bottom.
That was to maximize like the space, but also that nothing drops down there. We just bought a brand new mattress from IKEA and brought it home and cut it down to size. It was also painful
Yeah.
to cut a fresh mattress, but yeah. Actually, like the sides on the bed here, there's armor flex underneath, and then we put this. I don't know the English word for this. In German, it's Filz.
Yeah, it's carpet, kind
Or
of car
carpet.
carpet.
Yeah, kind
It's
of a
made for cars, right?
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
stretching.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
For way stretching.
Yeah, we put that directly on the armor flex, and now we have like it's really soft here, so you cannot hit your head, and also if you touch it with your feet or something, it just feels good and it's also not cold.
Yep.
It was also to maximize space, so we don't have to put walls there, and that worked out quite nice.
And what about the weight?
We let it weigh when we finished the build pretty much. one time with a full diesel tank and a full water tank, we were at like 2,650 kilos or something.
But without all the stuff in here,
Yeah.
without the clothing and the kitchen stuff.
But you can be 3.5 tons.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's very good.
yeah. I think we have some headroom there.
Yeah, and it's
But-
because of the carpet. Like if you would
Yeah,
use wood
yeah.
everywhere. Nice. And how much Armaflex did you use? Everywhere? 2 centimeters?
We used the 19 millimeters on all the walls and the floor and also the roof. And then also some 9 millimeters for spaces where this wouldn't fit. And that's basically it. Because we don't have any windows, it's isolated better anyways. So if we put on the heater on the lowest specs, it's already too warm in here most of the times. We have to open a window additionally.
Okay, thanks for watching. I will leave guys social media link in description below, and see you the next one. Bye.